which was also a low point in my life because I was unemployed and just had to separate from a contracting company that I was working for that wasn't paying me what I was worth and refused to give me the raise that they owed me. So I was in between jobs and then found that out. So I ended up basically losing everything. Separation generally causes people to lose everything. So I ended up having to move back in with my parents, which is pretty brutal. It's a brutal adjustment. And try to rebuild everything while trying to heal from all of the trauma. Not only the trauma from my childhood, but trauma of betrayal and that wound. Learning to trust people again. It's very difficult. So while I have been healing and trying to rebuild myself as an artist and a writer, and not rely so heavily on my carpentry skills, I've finished my graphic novel and I'll be releasing that soon, which pre-ordering is available. I'll be setting that up soon, so if anyone is interested in pre-ordering my graphic novel or my trauma transmutation book, Evolution and Revolution, I will make that available for people to pre-order. You also have the opportunity to donate to a GoFundMe for me to support me in my transition. And I only ask because I thought I had a place to live with my parents, but they have decided it would be best for them to sell their property in the near future. So I will be considered homeless at this point. The timing of everything is serendipitous. I don't know the reason why, but I'm sure there's a good reason. So I'm recording this now because I'm not sure how much more time I have or if I'll even be able to get on the internet or have electricity or access. So yeah, more news to come on that. And yeah, if you're interested in supporting me in this transition of being homeless, I will make pre-ordering available for my book and a GoFundMe available. I really appreciate any support anybody wants to gift me. I will be starting over from homelessness, which I was kind of anticipating for a long time. And yeah, my assessments were accurate. So an interesting thing that I'd like to also share is how when crabs are caught in a cage and you go to separate one crab from the cage, the others will think that it is a good thing that they're getting pulled out of the cage and will latch on and try to pull them back down or travel with them. Which is interesting because people do the same thing when you start to become a potential success. They will latch onto you and try to pull you back down, or they will try to go with you. And I just wanted to add that to the interesting timing of everything. How my book is just about to be published, and then I find out I'm going to be homeless. But as far as timing goes, I think it's fun to look at the patterns of life and how you don't get good without a whole lot of bad. So until next time, and thank you for any interest in trying to support me. I would like to send an open invitation to anybody that wishes to visit my home where I grew up and lived my whole life, and is interested in seeing my hometown. I would like to openly invite anybody that is interested, to Shortsville, New York. I live Dewey Road, which my address is 3959 Dewey Road, Shortsville, New York. It's not real hard to find. We live right on the corner of a country road from Clifton Ave to Dewey Road. And yeah, we have a nice amount of property here to camp out. We have a pool to swim in when it gets really hot. I built this little shelter and camp out here in the far backyard. We have a garden, and we have a secondary building, like a barn, pole barn, that we use as like a little hangout area. Yeah, so lots of cool stuff to visit and see, as well as the town. There's a lot of really interesting history here, as well as a beautiful stream or creek and a park. So yeah, if anyone is interested in visiting before I have to move from my home, please come visit. I would love company. Again, address is 3959 Dewey Road, Shortsville, New York.